What's going on, you guys? It's Cool Guy again. Welcome to a sort of different style video I'm doing than my usual gaming videos. Yeah, usually I do gaming videos, but in this video, I have a position theory basically to MattPat's or the game theorists' theory on Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Basically, he did a theory video, and what he concluded with was that Phone Guy was actually Purple Man. Now I didn't really think that was true, so I did some research myself, and I found a lot of things that, well, it's not that much, but it is definite proof, making sure that Phone Guy can't be Purple Man. Now, for the fancy editing and all that, how MattPat does it, I don't know how to do all that. I'm not very professional, so I'm afraid I'm just gonna stay on the title screen for the entire video. But I hope you guys don't mind that. But yeah, anyways, so for my first fact is, I think that everyone knows by now that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a prequel to Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And the missing children incident, which he tells you about in, I think, like night 4 or 5, in the phone call, happens in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, what he said was supposedly a worker from the restaurant took a Golden Freddy suit from the backstage room, or whatever room, and led 5 children and murdered them. Yeah, that's the 5 children theory that, I mean, wow, I can't speak. The 5 children incident that happened in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, for my first fact, why would Phone Guy tell you about the children incident if he was the murderer? Like, if you ask me, if I were to murder 5 children, I would try to get away with it and not call someone and talk about it, you know? And now for my second fact, if you look closely in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, which I said was happens after Five Nights at Freddy's 2, if you look closely on some cameras, there are newspaper clippings on the walls that explain the 5 children incident. And on one of them, I found this out on the wiki, on one of them, it says that the murderer was shortly arrested after he murdered the 5 children. So, if that is true, that means Phone Guy should be in jail by the time Five Nights at Freddy's 1 happened, and not be in the family restaurant. Even if he did get out of jail in time to get in the restaurant for the restaurant to open again, why would a family pizzeria restaurant for children use someone with a criminal record for an employee? It doesn't make sense. You know, why would they? They could get sued for that, and I mean, they were on a low budget. They could have been out of business any minute. Why would they go ahead and do something even more risky to risk their restaurant on being closed? It doesn't really make sense to me. I don't understand. For my last fact, he said, you know those, Purple Man sprites you see sometimes in some death minigames? Well, MattPat said one of those looked like he was holding a phone, and that's why he just concluded that it was well, I can't. One of them looked like it was holding something shaped like a phone, and that's why he concluded that Purple Guy was Phone Man. Purple Man was Phone Guy. I mixed that up, but yeah. That is not very good proof, because first of all, there are actually 2 types of the Purple Man you see in the death minigames, if you understand what I'm saying. I can't bring the pictures up right now, because I don't know how to do the fancy editing. I will try if I can, but if I can't, well, you know, you'll just have to try and look at it for yourself. Sorry about that. So yeah, so the first kind is the kind that comes up on the Save Them minigame, which is a very dark purple, and has those white pupils and a security guard badge. And then there's a second kind, which comes out in the Foxy minigame and the Give Cake to the Children minigame. And he is not as purple as the Save Them minigame guy. He is actually a bit pinkish, if you know what I'm saying. And he doesn't have any white pupils or security guard badge. So what I think is maybe Scott put the Save Them minigame guy there in the game just to confuse us. Maybe the Save Them minigame guy is just attacking Freddy so we can save himself. I don't know. And maybe the "you can't" message is like, "you can't get me" or something. I know that doesn't really make sense, but you know, just a theory. Also, the guy from the Save the minigame who kills you, well, it doesn't really kill you, it just makes the game go static, has a security guard badge on his chest. And Phone Guy, as we know, he said he'll be taking on the night shift after we complete a night 6, right? I didn't complete night 6 yet, but I know this from the wiki again. He said he'll be taking over the night shift himself after night 6 is over. So that means he wasn't actually a security guard at all before Five Nights at Freddy's 1. So there was no way Phone Guy could have had a security guard badge on his chest if he isn't a security guard. That doesn't make sense. Also, wait, what was I going to say? I forgot. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have in a position to MattPat's theory. Excuse me. Yeah, it doesn't, honestly. And I know he says he doesn't like the puppet and he never liked it. And MattPat said maybe that's because he was the killer of the puppet's child. And now he doesn't want the puppet to be near him because he knows the soul of the child is in the puppet. Well, you know, I don't really think that makes sense because of all the proofs I said. And, you know, who would like the puppet? Come on, who would like him? Excuse me. If you ask me, only the kids would like him. I don't know, maybe the adults might think he looks freaky. I don't know. That's my theory. So yeah, guys, that was basically my position to MattPat's theory about Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It is not true that Guy is Purple Man. It cannot be true until it has been confirmed by Scott or something. Yeah. I guess that was a short video about just that. I'm trying to tell you guys. Yeah, guys, so, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye!